Hey, we're back. So I parked you just outside of our destination, which is the Aoife tree.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's just run up that fucker and hit X. Yeah.
Dinosaur just snatches me up before I make it there.
Oh, game
Yum.
over. Something like a big animal going yum.
And then somebody saying, I guess we were the blank.
Yeah. I guess we were the real mist. Amaranth's design. What is it?
What does it mean? It's so bad. Like his back muscles. Like is that? That's not how muscles are shaped in the back.
They're not just like dimples. Like you shove two thumbs into some clay.
Yeah, it's like somebody was doing a. There's this 3D modeling software called ZBrush,
Yeah.
and you can set like a symmetrical line, and so anything you do on the left side will do on the right side, and it looks like someone just went, and a back muscle goes here, and then it just did that.
Yeah. Look at this asshole riding on a silver dragon. His left foot's not even on it. There you go. It's a little better. Still an asshole.
Yeah, somehow the wind's not like really blowing his hair and like bit of cloth around.
And the wind's not just drowning out everything he's yelling. We're good. We're good to go. Keep current members.
Who do we got? Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, yeah. I know. The only other member right now is Amaranth.
Alright, make it to the tree without any battles.
I think we're almost there. In fact, I think this next screen is it. There we go.
I wish they were constantly making penis jokes without really realizing it. Oh, we just gotta get a good grip on the shaft and just shimmy our way up like this.
No, Zane, stop. You're jerking it too hard. You'll get off if you do that. I like that they're using multiple layers here to give it a sense of depth.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, it's just like foreground, mid, and background, but it's certainly getting the job done. That feels like a giant tree.
Yeah.
Guess we just fucking give up. I guess that's what. Vivi just starts walking back. Fuck, I don't care. I'm a soulless golem. What the fuck do I care?
I'm gonna go get a sandwich or something. I've heard those are delicious. I haven't even had one.
Grandpa never fed me. I don't eat. You don't have highways. How would my way or the highway be a phrase, Zidane?
I'm gonna start. So I know we named it Durfbot.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start calling it Durfbo, like it's like French or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Deaf Beau. There are those who call me the Flaming Deaf Beau.
Well, we're not gonna call you that.
Do you get the feeling Amaranth gave himself that nickname? And then when people are like, what do you call? He's like, there are those who call me the Flaming Amaranth.
I think he came up with it on the spot because he saw how cool these other people were, and he's like, "Fuck, I used to be the coolest."
Cut to do the John Crick-Falusi cut to these four cool guys.
Scrawny monkey boy.
The 6-year-old sex fiend, 8-year-old soulless black mage golem, and then
Clueless.
and then barely legal in some states princess.
Yeah.
One of my favorite clickhole articles just has a headline titled like, "These barely legal teens got together to clean up a park." And it's just an article talking about how these teens got together and cleaned up a park, but it keeps referring to them as barely legal and scrumptious and all these other sexual terms.
Like nubile.
Nubile comes up a lot, yeah.
These nubile young
like,
teens
yeah,
really
these
know how to
nubile-
clean up a park.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Kuja, maker of black mages. I guess he's my god? Do I bow to him? Or do I punch him? Because I kind of want to punch God.
Hey, Flaming Durfbo, why don't you just throw something at it from here?
Okay.
Isn't that your thing anyway?
You throw stuff.
Stupid. It's you steal stuff and throw things like.
So Durfbot sees there's no mist, and he's like, they must be powerful. I gotta keep an eye on them. And now he's getting an earload of exposition, but he's not even paying attention.
I don't care. What's life anyway?
I'm just gonna sit here and look at my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I keep trying to remember what his little, like, quote or, like, a virtue or whatever, like, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah, in the opening bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Durfbo would fit in really well in some other Final Fantasies with that attitude. I think he just showed up to the wrong party.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get to 8, but he stayed on the highway a bit too long, and so he took one exit more than he needed to.
I'll just flip around at 9. Oh wait,
Yeah.
oh, there's something going on here too.
If he kept going, he would have wound up in 13, and he would have fit in there. Definitely one of them good cutscenes. This period of time in the late 90s / early aughts, Blizzard and Square were basically in a war over who can make the best cutscenes.
And now Blizzard is like destroying it at that certain type of, you know, that Overwatch animation,
yeah.
that very like Pixar-y
They're
kind
basically
of shit.
their shorts are better animated than what fucking DreamWorks puts out.
DreamWorks puts out.
I mean, DreamWorks puts out mostly garbage. They put out the occasional gem, but most of what they do is just garbage.
Boss Baby. I think they did Boss Baby.
I'm pretty sure they did Boss Baby.
I haven't watched Boss Baby, but I refuse to watch it based purely on all the advertisement I've seen
That's
for
fair.
it.
And I've heard it was. I read an explanation of what it's about, and it doesn't make sense.
This baby raises his eyebrow at you all the time.
It's one of those movies that or just stories that you're like, what's the premise? And you go, that doesn't make sense. Like right from the start, I can't suspend my disbelief. These things are undead, by the way. They don't look like it, but you can blast them with healing magic.
Mistodon.
Yeah.
So maybe throw like a. Should I bother throwing?
Yeah, I tried it, and I don't think Phoenix Downs work on them. So just blast, fire and cure. That should do it. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I bought a pack of 1,000 bulk magic cards for $13 on eBay.
A bulk of 1,000?
Yeah,
For 30? That seems like
$13. Yeah,
that seems like a good
I mean
deal.
they're commons and uncommons, which that's what most decks are made of. I just have 1,000 cards that I get to organize and sift through, and then try to force you guys to play with me. And because they're commons and uncommons, it's not gonna be a thing of like, oh, I've got this super powerful mythic card, and so I have the huge advantage.
When this card is in play, burn everyone else's cards. No, literally, catch them on fire. You have now won.
There are some cards with effects like that, and it's like, you can't lose the game, and your opponent can't win. It's not a good card because it's on a minion, and you just burn the minion. But it's still a frustrating situation to be in.
Shut up, Durfbo.
Your money's on Kuja. He's a stripper on a silver dragon versus all of these boats with cannons and black mages.
I wish like a swan just pegged
Right
him in the
face,
head.
yeah.
And he just like takes him off his dragon.
Right in the middle of his soliloquy. Also,
Yeah.
from the way those clouds are moving, the dragon seems to just be going in a circle. Durfbo's right. Let's split before we get dragged in.
You don't have to save shit. Your mom's terrible.
She's a bad woman. My only mother. I know you peasants have 3 or 4 mothers, but I only have the one.
For that, I will forever be envious. She faces Vivi, and then Zidane just like gets a burlap sack and just swoops her up real quick. He's like, "All right, guys, let's get going."
Dagger just looked at the screen for a moment, like, you know, I'm about to take off, right? So yeah.
And then they're like, "Please don't go. Stop. No."
What are you doing? All right.
Guys, we should just let her go and go home and get a sandwich.
Vivi, you really want this sandwich, don't you? I don't know what it is. I just want it.
Now we're forced
Yeah.
to.
No, yeah, I know.
Flare? What do you even do?
Use monk techniques. Chakra. Oh.
Of one party member.
Yeah.
Huh? Alright, well.
He might be the lamest monk in all of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and monks are usually really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool in 12 and 5 and 14. Wherever they show up, they're just rad. I'm dead again.
I wish his like in menu portrait was just a jar of red vines.
Over some fucking red vines.
Like poorly masked out.
Oh, there's a Moogle hidden there. Oh, here's a save Moogle.
Do we need to see? I guess I can see.
Let's just keep running. This feels like a mini game.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Its little legs were just.
It's all like just scampering.
It looks like a. It reminded me of like a Super Mario RPG, like the one where you have to dodge the barrels.
Yeah, because when you go to move Zidane, there's even a bit of momentum to it. Takes him a bit to get up to full speed, but it doesn't seem to actually be a minigame at all. You just attack. He's a melee character. These things aren't dangerous, really.
It's just funny when they scamper up to you.
Yeah. With their little fucking shrimp legs.
Man, I bet they're delicious.
Oh yeah, well they're zombies, but if not for that fact, I bet you could fry them up real good. Just you gotta get that poop vein out.
Yeah. I mean, because lobsters look fucking hideous.
Oh
but
yeah,
man.
yeah. Lobsters are just giant lice. The lice of the sea.
Way to go, Durfbo. You're really doing some damage there. I mean, hell, Vivi's even doing a little bit more. Really? You think so? Shut up, bitch. There's no other movement. I can't, like...
Yeah, you can't jump, you can't dodge.
It's just so weird for them to put things like that in there that it's just run in a direction, get in a fight or two.
Yeah. So I was wrong earlier. I thought when Ico broke the barrier, the barrier which gave you Carbuncle was the Eidolon that they failed to summon. Turns out it was Leviathan. And because they couldn't summon it, like, well, we're gonna bind you to the statue. Which seems pretty unfair. I don't know what an Eidolon does in his day-to-day life, but I don't know. Just because it didn't obey you, I don't think it deserves to be bound to a statue. This is the legendary sea serpent Leviathan. Why do you get all the rad Eidolons?
Yeah.
Fuck. I get Phoenix, and that's cool. But, you know, if everyone else is dead, I'm kind of fucked.
It seems like there was a pretty impressive battle going on down there.
Yeah, that we get to see.
Oh, you should have been there.
Oh, it was amazing. 10 times that battle at Helm's Deep. Oh no.
Not that king of dragons. Not the dragon that can turn water into fucking fire all of a sudden.
It's cool getting to see Bahamut in a cutscene. Just to get a sense of what its power is supposed to be outside of the battle.
I wish that when it flapped its dragon wings that Kuja was doing like a Marilyn Monroe sort of thing over the vent.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh.
That was just the cutscene. That'd be so great.
Oh, apparently a Bahamut just fires a nuclear bomb. That's what's been going on all these games. Somehow my forehead is bleeding a little bit.
Shut up, Durfbo.
I hate your hair. I hate everything about you. Why are you in this game? How could they not think of an 8th character that is not as lame as you?
It's just like the designer's nephew had, you know, not really learned how to make characters well, and they're like, he draws these things and he puts them online, and
look, he's putting his heart into it, okay? And I think if he just gets a few years of practice,
you know, he makes these characters, and people online really seem to like him, and that's made him think that he's good at what he does.
I want to encourage him. Can we give him one? Just one? Like, I'll resign after this. Can we give him just the one?
We don't have to make him a main party character.
Like, he can join you pretty late. Not that eye again. Always with the eye, Kuja.
Bahamut's like suddenly in a giant dragon like shaped shower, and the eyes peeping at him. And he's like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm a big embarrassed dragon god."
Yeah, that's a pretty bad place to be.
Hey, lady, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I'm gonna leave.
Also, this Bahamut doesn't have eyes. So, okay, Braun took that to the face, right?
Yeah.
Just remember that in the moment.
Her forehead's bleeding slightly too.
Not quite, but it's as bad, if not worse, considering she took that to the face. In this concept art, Daggerf is being molested by little imps.
It's not cool.
Okay, see, Braun escaped in her escape pod.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You don't have time.
We saw. It's not even that she doesn't have time. We saw her take that point blank to the face. You can see. Look, viewer, go back, rewind this video. You can see Braun take that fucking energy shell to the face.
Well, that's where the fan theory comes in. That now, from this point forward, Braun's actually dead.
Yeah, and this is all her dream.
Now we're playing the game from the point of view of Braun's like fever dream, or whatever. You're supposed to like have this long ass dream in the last few seconds of your life, right? Free of that terrible greed, but bring me that sandwich.
Vivi's sandwich.
No,
He's like, it's mine though. In that moment, I hated Braun more than anything. Even as I saw Dagger crying, I hated her mother. I had to cast fire on her right there, but I thought it would smell real bad.
I thought it'd be a waste of a perfectly good fire.
We also brought
puppies.
Dagger's mother with us.
Boy, did she stink.
I was gonna say her stinking, rotting corpse.
It took up a quarter of the cargo space, and it smelled terrible.
The only way I can describe the concept art for 9 is lavish. Like, if Versailles was a drawing, a painting,
Yeah.
that's what this would be.
Wouldn't it have been so she had to be alive just so she
Yeah.
could go, I'm better now.
Yeah. So she could have that little. They were talking about this on. They talked about this on the Friendcast, I think, last week when they were doing their Persona 5 spoiler cast, and how there's this Japanese thing where no matter how evil someone is, no matter how many people they kill, they often have this moment of like redemption right at the end, and then everyone's like, "Oh, they're dead!" And everyone's all sad. But it's like they killed hundreds of people. Like Braun killed hundreds or thousands of people, but right at the end she goes, "I'm afraid of that terrible greed," and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sad."
I mean, look at the grave. It had to be so big.
Whoever constructed the mausoleum went, "Oh, here we go," and just sent out feelers that everyone who can mine can quarry marble for him. I need all the marble you can get.
It's like a really selfish act to be a total bastard, and then
Yeah.
right when you die, go, but I'm better now, so forgive me. So
Oh my god, look at that one.
that would be a cool print to have.
I was just
on the
thinking
wall.
that, yeah. Like, do I sacrifice this page? I don't know. Cut your hair already. We all know you wanna.
Show us why your name is Daggerf. Be the real Daggerf. No.